I'm Glenn Grantham, General Manager of Raine and Horne in Darwin. We're out and about today on Caravan, hoping to give you a few little snapshots into what's happening in real estate in Darwin. Okay, I'm here today with Lenny Holt, CEO of Raine and Horne Palmerston, isn't that right, Lenny?
Pretty close.
Yeah, sales representative from Raine and Horne Palmerston. Seems to be on fire this month. Things are going pretty well for you. You picked up a few listings last month. What are you doing differently?
All the old stock's going. As the new stock comes on, that's when our prices will rise.
Okay, bit of pressure on the market for all the buyers out there at the moment, so they've got to be careful to jump in there now.
That's right. We've got a lot of calls this week coming from people saying that they've missed out on what they wanted to get.
Yep.
And they need to hurry up and get into something quick.
Okay, great. I'm here today with Trish McClelland, who's one of the sales reps out at our Palmerston office. She's been on fire for the last month or so. I think, Trish, at this point in time, you've sold around about 12 properties for the last 2 months?
Maybe.
You've stopped counting?
I've stopped counting.
Okay, excellent, that's good.
I think it's a Darwin thing, definitely. It's been pretty isolated, but I think now people have looked long enough and they're actually able to now make a judgment and say it's a good time to buy.
Okay, good. Well, the proof's in the eating. Trish is certainly nailing it at the moment. Thanks a lot for joining us, Trish.
Pleasure.
Look forward to talking to you again. Okay, I'm here with Mark McClelland, Project Marketing Manager of our Raine and Horne in Darwin office. Mate, a few exciting projects going on out there at the moment. It's been a little bit quiet the last year, but now we're starting to see some projects coming online.
Yeah, really ramping up, especially coming into the new year. We probably have 3 to 4 new products coming onto the market, which will amount to around about 180 units in total.
One of the really exciting projects that you were telling me about the other day was the mall project. We've just got that online now. What's going on there?
Yeah, well, we're just going through applications to the authorities. We should have that released in February next year. We're looking at 40 units, a combination of 1 and 2 bedrooms, and it is the first accommodation complex in the mall.
Okay, I'm here with Susie Patton-Quinn, who's from our Raine and Horne Darwin office, sales representative, and probably one of our most consistent performers over the last 3 years, if not our most consistent performer by a long way. Really high sales volume turnover. Susie, I think I've been talking to the other reps and they've been going along really well in the last couple of months, but you've been going well for the last few years, so you're pretty well placed to tell us, is there anything different about this market out there at the moment that you're finding?
Well, I think, the market has been quite flat for some time, but I've noticed the last perhaps a month or so, that things are really definitely picking up.
One thing about holding off till after Christmas that concerns me is that, and I've seen this down south a lot, when people hold off till after Christmas because it's a common date, that they want to get all their festivities out of the way and do all those sorts of things. Come back on the market in January, there's a flood of properties.
Exactly, that's right.
Whereas right now we've got a lot of buyers out there in the market. Sure. You're selling a lot of property. The rest of the guys are selling a lot of property. We need stock, don't we?
Exactly. So that's it. So it is the thing to say to vendors, exactly that. Now is a perfect time because come the new year, exactly that. A whole lot of competition out there.
Massive competition.
So now get it on now, and we make a big impact. I think like you said, over that period when people are on holidays is when they're sort of in the state of mind. I mean, in a good frame of mind to go looking at properties.
You've given me something to talk about at my meeting today, Susie.
Have I really?
Thanks for that. Okay, I'm here with the elder statesman of our office from Raine and Horne in Darwin today, Mick Smith. And the reason why I've saved the best to last, Mick, is because apparently you're the best looking in the office as well.
Absolutely.
Supply and demand wise, since I've been here, this is probably one of the better markets that I've seen.
Yeah.
Would that be accurate over the last 10 years, let's say?
Yeah. Well, yeah, certainly. It's always been a strong market in Darwin. We've seen very, very little slippage, except in this last 2 years.
Yeah.
And there certainly was a fall off through that period. But now, I've got the big president coming tomorrow. I think
absolutely.
That's creating excitement in itself.
He's having lunch with you and I, isn't he?
That's right.
Absolutely. He's picked the 2 most important guys in Darwin and he's going to have lunch with us.
Yeah.
Well, that's great, Mick. Thank you very much for coming along today, having a chat with us. And you've heard it first here on Raine and Horne Darwin TV. The market's going really well in Darwin and you need to get up here and buy.